Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mace. I'm coming to you from North America in Canada. I'm in British Columbia to be specific. Today we're checking out a video about coffee. Coffee is an important part of my morning ritual. Absolutely. Yeah, you kind of need it. It's kind of a weird thing. I've definitely thought about cutting out coffee before. I know that there would probably be like a withdrawal period where I'd be just fiending for a cup. But yeah, caffeine, man. It's an interesting stimulant that's been around a while. I think it was originally it was expanded across the world so extensively due to like the British Empire or colonialism, which is interesting to think about from a sociological perspective. But yeah, I love my coffee in the morning. It's a staple. It's a staple. But yeah, it's been a traded staple for so long, and also so many places around the world. It's such an art, even different types of coffee, the different ways that they're prepared or served. So let's check out this one about Melbourne coffee types. Let's go. The barista. Before I start, I want to clarify that I did not have the chance to film espresso, short black in Australia.
Espresso
Does it ever annoy you? Did you ever hear people say espresso when it's espresso?
or short black is a concentrated coffee drink that is made by pushing heated water through coffee ground under intense pressure. So let's brew some espresso. Firstly, we have to weigh the coffee grounds according to your recipe. For mine, I'm using 20 grams of coffee grounds and it yields around 41 grams of espresso. Check the description down below for the equipment that I'm using in this video.
I've never been like an espresso type of person. I just drink like plain medium roast, dark roast. Just coffee, a little bit of sugar, maybe a little bit of cream, but yeah. This seems like a lot of work for me personally. Even though
Tamping
it's not a lot of
pressure
work,
is
I'm just
really
lazy and I don't
important
really
in
care
getting
that
a good
much.
espresso.
I just want
So
some
make sure you
caffeine.
are consistent in your tamping pressure and the puck is even.
Nice. It's like an art. It is an art. People
Now
go
we
to
get
train
the
to do this.
espresso, or we call it short black here in Australia.
Sharp black.
And then let me show
Okay.
you how to steam the milk. First, purge the steam wand to get rid of any unnecessary liquid and pressure. Place the tip of the steam wand at about half a centimeter in the milk. The hissing indicates froth is being created. The more sound it makes, the more froth you get. Here's a tip for you. Place the steam wand on the side of the jug so it can get a swirl. This will clear any bubbles. The temperature of the milk should be around 60 to 65 degrees Celsius. A good steamed milk should look silky with no bubbles.
I feel like I'm getting a barista training.
The first drink is flat white. It has 1 shot of espresso and topped with milk. Flat white has less than 1 centimeter of froth. As little foam as possible, but enough to draw a latte art on the top. It is popular in Australia and for those who like milk coffee with less froth.
As Larry David once said, "Oh, it's coffee. Coffee with milk and sugar." Oh, I'm sorry. I did not
The second drink
reference
is
that
cappuccino.
properly.
It is originated from Italy and it has equal ratio of espresso, milk and froth. Most cafes in Australia sprinkle chocolate powder on top of the cappuccino. But if
So
you're not a
basically-
fan of chocolate powder,
I've been missing out on good coffee. The way that froth looks right now. Calm down, froth.
just let the barista know. Cappuccino has the highest amount of foam compared to other drinks. It's like drinking marshmallow. The drink will look like it has never-ending foam.
Like, it looks more like a dessert, that one. Cafe latte.
The third drink is called cafe latte. It is one of the most popular coffee drink in the world. In Australia, it is normally served in a glass. It has 1 shot of espresso and milk with 1 centimeter of froth.
Piccolo latte. I think these are just like coffee types. I don't know if these are specific to Australia. I'm pretty sure these are like for coffee connoisseurs. You could certainly let me know in the comments, but yeah, these are intense. Like this is a barista training level coffee analysis.
The next drink is piccolo latte. It is basically a small version of cafe latte. 1 shot of espresso and milk with foam. It is served in a 3 to 4 ounces glass, which makes it stronger than a cafe latte.
Macchiato.
And then we have macchiato. We usually call it mac here in Australia. Short mac for single shot and long mac for double shot. It is basically espresso with milk foam on top.
It's just 1 sip. It's just short.
The next drink is magic. It is originated from Melbourne and can be found exclusively here.
Ooh.
There are a few arguments about the ratio and the recipe of the drink, but in most places, it is a strong coffee with double ristretto and filled with milk 3/4 full. Ristretto is usually the first 15-second shot of the espresso, although the time varies from cafe to cafe and from beans to beans.
I think I would like this magic in Melbourne.
The milk should have less froth than a cafe latte, similar to a flat white. And we have a long black. To prepare a long black, pour some hot water into a cup, then brew a double espresso on top. It is similar to Americano, but long black retains its crema well because we extract the coffee on top of the water. Hence it tastes different from Americano. Last, we have mochaccino, which is a drink with espresso, chocolate, and milk. So, those are all the drinks that
I used to love me a nice mocha at the hockey rink.
You will usually find in an Australian cafe. I hope it is useful for you. If you have any question, please comment down below and I'll answer it.
Good stuff. Yeah, coffee. Coffee is important, man. Coffee is life. Which is interesting. We're kind of like, I can't remember when I started drinking coffee regularly. It's like a thing like you just start doing because everybody else is doing it around you. It's interesting. I wouldn't call it like a peer pressure to drink coffee, but it's interesting how people start drinking coffee. I think it is like a very, very classic morning routine for people. You know, you smell that coffee going. It's just like it gets you ready for the day in a way. You're going to wake up. You're going to feel good. But if you don't have your coffee, are you like down? I don't know. Do you have withdrawal even if you miss coffee for one day? I was thinking of maybe switching to tea. Even like we usually make a pot of coffee in the morning. I time it. I put on my coffee maker before I go to bed. And this is all probably like sacrilegious to this type of barista information that's been provided on these fancy coffees. I'm definitely not a fancy coffee drinker, but I love going to coffee shops. I just never know what to order. Like I don't really know. Like we went through a bunch of things in here. You know, the flat white and the cappuccino, cafe latte, piccolo latte, cafe macchiato. And I like ordering those things sometimes, but sometimes I'm disappointed because it's not what I was expecting, which is fine. But yeah, coffee is an art form and it's a big thing. It's a big thing. Coffee shops. I love going to the coffee shop, reading my book or taking my laptop and like just working on just doing some work. Like it's a good way to chill out. You get that kind of white noise of the people in there and can sometimes be a good muse for creativity. All right, we'll see you all next time. Oh yeah, creativity speaking, like I also rap and make music. You can find that stuff on Spotify. I've mentioned it a few times. And yeah, that's about it for today. Hope you all have a wonderful evening and morning and stay safe out there. Peace.